Hi everyone. Today the topic we are going to learn is the general conditions of liability in tort. So the first one is legal damage. What is a legal damage? Legal damage is an injury caused due to the wrongful act of a defendant. The compensation paid for such damage is known as damages. In law of torts, compensation for damage is available only when there is an infringement of an individual's legal right. If there is no violation of legal right, then no compensation can be claimed under the law of tort. So what the paragraph says is the person should have a legal right. Only when his legal right has been violated by another person, he can claim for compensation. The concept of legal damage can be explained through two maxims. One is damnum sine injuria and second is injuria sine damnum. What is damnum sine injuria? It means damage is caused to individual without affecting his right. It is not an actionable wrong. Such loss or damage may be irreparable or severe. Let us take an example. X has a mill and he is earning around some 10 crore rupees per year. Seeing this, his neighbor sets up a new mill next to him, and due to this, X's profits comes down to 5 crore rupees per annum. Now X cannot file a case against his neighbor just because he has suffered a loss or damage, because his legal right has not been affected by his neighbor. Next is injuria sine damnum. Here the legal right of a person is violated without any loss or damage. It is an actionable wrong. It is sufficient to show that there is violation of a legal right, then the law will presume damage. In this case, even though a person has not been affected either economically or he has not suffered any damage, he can still take an action against a person if his legal right has been affected. There is a famous case of Ashby versus White. The defendant refused to register a qualified voter. The plaintiff could not poll his vote in the election. However, his candidate was elected. Though there was no loss or damage to the plaintiff, his legal right to poll his vote in the election was violated. So he sued the election office for damages. The court held that he could claim compensation as his legal right to vote has been violated. The next one is ubi jus ibi remedium. It is a Latin maxim which means that where there is a right, there is a remedy. If any wrong is committed, then the law provides a remedy for that. The principle also underlines the fact that no wrong should be allowed to go without any compensation if it can be redressed by a court of law. It means simply wherever there is a legal right, there has to be a remedy. If there is no remedy, there is no point in having such a legal right. What are the essentials of ubi jus ibi remedium? The maxim ubi jus ibi remedium can be applied only when the right exists and that right should be recognized by the court of law. You may consider a lot of things as your right, but such a right should be considered as a valid right by the court of law. Second one is a wrongful act must have been done which violates the legal right of a person. There has to be a wrongful act done by another person. Such a wrongful act must have affected your legal right. This maxim can be used only when sufficient relief has not been provided by the court to the person who sustained the injury. If a court has not provided you sufficient relief, only then you can file for a remedy, else you cannot ask for it. This maxim is applicable if legal injury had been caused to any person. If no legal injury has been caused, then the maxim damnum sine injuria will be used. That means only if a legal right has been affected, you can file a case, else you cannot file any case. What are the limitations of ibi jus ibi remedium? The maxim ibi jus ibi remedium doesn't apply to moral and political wrong which are not actionable. Before elections, many political parties give lot of assurances, but after election they will not be able to maintain those things. Now you cannot file a case in the court of law as a matter of legal right, because those things doesn't come under your legal right. This maxim is not applied to those cases in which proper remedy is given. If a remedy is already been given to you, you cannot ask for remedy again. If there is no legal damage which has been caused to any person, then this maxim will not be applicable. As I said earlier, if your legal right has not been violated, then you cannot claim for any damages. No remedies are available in case of breach of marriage vows or personal commitments, as this law promises made without consideration is based on trust. For example, during your courtship, you may give a lot of assurances. You may say, I will do this, I will do that. After marriage, you may not be able to do this. So the other person cannot file a case against you because these are done just based on the trust without any consideration. This maxim is not applicable where the plaintiff is negligent or there is negligence on the part of the plaintiff. You should also make enough efforts to protect your legal right. If you have not made any kind of effort to protect your legal right, the court cannot protect it. For example, if you are having a plot in the center of the city, you are supposed to protect it with proper compound or a security guard. If you are not protecting it, people may throw garbage into it, which may affect your legal right, but the court will not protect you because you have not protected your legal right as much as possible. So for exams, there is one more case law for this. Kashmir, in Bhim Singh versus State of Jammu and Kashmir, the petitioner was MLA of Jammu and Kashmir Parliamentary Assembly. While he was on his way to attend the parliamentary session, he was wrongfully detained by the police and he was not presented before the magistrate. Here his legal right to vote was affected. Since his fundamental right was affected, the Supreme Court held that the defendants were responsible and awarded 50,000 as compensation to the petitioner for infringement of his legal right. I hope this session has been helpful. Please like, share and subscribe if you like it. Thank you.